feel like myself, and I don't know why my feet's hurting me. Hi, Christy. Search the scriptures. Oh, you think about it? I don't even think about it. Don't think about it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of here right now. Hey. Hey, Miranda. Chocolate blue, I didn't realize I hadn't turned it off. I didn't have my glasses on, so, and I was going to sleep. It's a good thing I just thought, I happened to think I didn't check my Snapchat, or I wouldn't have even known it. I'm very cheerful. I had a good day. I met up with a friend this morning, and we hung out, singing to Solomon. Hi, baby. Oh, Lord, he knows I'm on camera, so here he comes to hog the attention. I'm thinking about doing another episode of the soap opera soon. I love him. But you need to lay down now. I'm on my live. Yes, I had to go in person and buy a phone card and add it to my prepaid service. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. I'm off today. Packing for Scotland. Tracy making trouble. Can you DM me? Well, I fed him privately in the bed. Solomon, you don't need to be bathing on camera. You're exposing too much. Hey, Taylor. You're a good cat. Sorry, I'm playing with my thing. You see, I use this as a projector, and when I make shapes of objects, I can make like a film. McStay, you could also DM me. I collect magnets and stuff. I'd like you to get me one, and I'll reimburse you via CA. I use this as an instrument. I've got too much to do around the house today, Josh, to go over there just yet. I got a few things I gotta do. I missed you, Taylor. Hey, Izzy. How are you, sweetheart? How's your second day of being an adult? Maybe later, Josh. I went out for lunch earlier today with a friend of mine. Well, not lunch, really, just a meeting. It wasn't really food, just being honest. And good, Izzy. How's your day, baby girl? see Solomon down here? Solomon, up here. Up here, you little varmint. Izzy's on camera. It's working good, Courtney. I ain't having any issues with the Wi-Fi. Hi, Sarisa. I just met with a friend of mine. I got up and went to Walmart's to get a phone card, and I met with a friend of mine for a few minutes. Hey, Kelsey. Oh, Gypsy. Gypsy broke my lamp, by the way, everybody. She broke my lamp. I'm sorry, Sarisa. Anybody who's on here, I have an appeal to make to you all. Anybody that has any kind of humanity on here, any kind of willing to, help people in their hour of need. Sarisa here is having some fiscal difficulties and is having some trouble. So, Sarisa, if you want to post your CA and Izzy, if you will tag it to the top for he or she, and anybody that would like to make a contribution to help her out, please do so. They live in Minnesota where it's 30 degrees at night and they have no electricity, and they need to raise a little bit of FUNDS in order to get their electricity turned back on. There we go. Right there's the CA. Thank you, baby girl. There is Sarisa CA. Anybody that can, I please beg you all to send Sarisa something. Help her out, because it's no fun to be without electricity and 30 degrees at night. My bones cracked whenever I heard that story. That's not relevant, Goosey. Please help her. Nicole, right there, Sarisa. You can either make a contribution to her through that, or you can private message her. The Northern, I don't know. You'll have to ask her, honey. I don't really ask stuff like that, Natalie. Ask Sarisa's on here. She wrote it. But I mean, I'm going to tell you something right now. Google isn't accurate all the time, Natalie. Google also claimed it wasn't supposed to rain here until 2 o'clock. And guess what happened when I was out paying my rent today? It rained on me. Yes, it sure is, Michelle. Exactly, Jay. People think Google's their god, and that Google don't make no mistakes, and Google sure did today. I Googled the weather, and it wasn't even supposed to rain till 2 o'clock. It doesn't matter. Google had an hour-by-hour weather. It claimed there wasn't going to be no rain till 2 o'clock, so almighty Google once again failed today. Failed on all. Well, Donald, you're not arguing with me. Argue with Sarissa on here. I'm not one alleging any of this shit. I'm just simply asking people to help a fellow person out in their hour of need. I cannot verify any of the claims on it. I mean, if it's a false claim and you all are being took, it's not on me. I'm just simply asking people to use your best judgment, use a little bit of sympathy for somebody, is all I'm asking. Because I mean, I'm sure if it was your favorite TV preacher, you'd be pouring in stuff. Well, Natalie, if we're going to be fair, local resources don't help everybody. I mean, I tried to get some help back in April, and I was told, oh, we don't do that anymore, or I make too much money. It ain't as easy as just walking into the government and they say, okay, well, that's fine, then they write you a big check. It ain't that easy. People don't understand our struggles, Sarisa, because they don't have them themselves. That's the problem. People think my life's just daggone easy. Trish, just a little contribution to help financially. And who keeps unpinning the comment? Whichever mod's doing it, I'm going to take your mod away from you. Exactly, Snuggle. They definitely don't help people like me. I went to Catholic Charities and the Metro, and neither one of them would do a damn thing for me. I'm not angry. I'm defending myself. You all think I'm angry because I'm sitting on here defending myself. I'm trying to help a fellow person in need and getting nothing but the third degrees. Getting the third degree. It ain't even for me. People hate me so bad, even when I ask people to help somebody else, they want to give the third degree. Hi, crazy. Thank you. I got it at Walmart yesterday. Yeah, that happens quite a lot, Snuggle Baby. I've heard of that, out of date and expired and molded food, which expired food doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but I understand where you're coming from. Now, molded food, that's a different story. Well, that's right, Natalie, so you shouldn't be so judgmental towards this person. I mean, I don't know anything about it. As far as I know, it could be a con artist. But I mean, I wouldn't want to take the risk. People accuse me wrongly all the time on here. So, we gotta show some kind of Christian sympathy and Christian love towards somebody. Sometimes it's a risk we gotta take. It lasts that time it lasted all the way through, Sarisa. I don't know who hadn't pinned up. Nope, you absolutely cannot judge a book by its cover. I agree with you, Bay, and I do that. I don't get on here bragging about the good deeds I do for people because it says in the Gospel of Matthew that is a sin. Yes, they do, Crystal. There was no benefits to get from Delta. I know Izzy, but somebody did, and I seen the name of the person who did it because it told me on here who unpinned it. I'm just letting them know I know who it was, and I know it wasn't you, Izzy. And I'll tell you in Snapchat who it was. Yeah, he's enjoying summer. Summer actually officially starts in 2 days. I can't wait. I was sunbathing in the yard this morning. Have to get out there early. Yes, he hangs with his friends. He likes to run around the park and make friends over at Centennial Park. I'm going to apply at Chick-fil-A. I think that's the best place for me to go, Teresa. I figured they'll work with me on my Friday schedule. They don't open at all on Sunday, so I'll still be able to attend church and worship the Lord. Plus, no, I didn't quit Walmart. I'm just wanting a second job. I can't make it on one. Yeah, I can't wait to work at Chick-fil-A. That's what I hear, Teresa. Solomon actually will be 6 years old in 3 weeks. If anybody wants to send Solomon a present, I'll get it set up on our Amazon gifts for Solomon. He likes cat yogurt. He likes Meow Mix treats. He likes tunnels. He likes stuff and all that. I know that, Suzanne. I just haven't had a time. Let's do a Solomon birthday party. July 13th is his official birthday. That's whenever I obtained him as a kid, and he's probably already 6 years old, honestly. I obtained this varmint on July 13th. John, I'm doing some things. I'm waiting on my laundry to get done. I'm one of these one-track people. I can't be in the middle of the application and the buzzer go off on the washer. Here. I was mimicking him. I was copying him. I was married for 15 years. Actually, Monday would have been our 15th anniversary. If somebody can spare 6-0 for Cerisa, please do. Hey, Hannah. How are you doing? Hannah's on here. Say hi to Hannah. Solomon's waving at you. I love him. Solomon's a good varmint. Absolutely, Cerisa. He is a good cat. Solomon will be 6 on July 13th. Does anybody... I'll set up a Amazon wish list for Solomon for birthday presents for him. No, I didn't talk to any of them last night. They don't ever appear when I don't take my sleep aids I've been taking. It seems to be only when I take my heavy sleep aids they appear. Does little man need anything? Michelle, honey, little man, I've got to get him some more shorts soon. Speaking of that, he broke his Crocs. Those new shoes all the young people wear. What do you call them? Crocs, Cockies, something like that. He broke them today, and I got to super glue them back together. And I just bought them at Gabe's last week in West Virginia. I'm annoyed by it. Crocs, yes, Crocs. Speaking of that, I gotta see if I got any super glue, otherwise I have to roll up some pennies to go buy some super glue to fix it for me. Oh, there's your eardrop, Solomon. That reminds me, I ain't gave you your eardrops in a while. See, my duct tape, my scotch tape, my condoms, my tools, my sleep medicine. There's one of your leashes. Ah, damn, I ain't got no super glue, it don't look like. Yes, Solomon, yeah, your cousin is. He broke his Crocs this morning. And I'm ticked. I paid almost $10 for those at Gabe's. Yeah, I gotta go get some super glue. I think it's $1.50, so I shouldn't have to roll up too much for my emergency fund. And I think I got $3 in there, so I should be good. Michelle, honey, I'm going to have to super glue. Those are less than a week old. There's no way I'm just going to toss them out and get another one. I got them at a discount store. Well, Peter texted me last night, Natalie, and I have not got in touch with him today. I messaged him and he ain't responded, so I'm beginning to wonder if it was a scam. Oh, hold on, everybody. I'm trying to see if I got any super glue. With my grease manual, my anointing oil. That's exactly what it looks like I'm going to have to do. Download Instacart. I don't know what that is, y'all. And I also have, over here though, is where I found the super glue in this folder right here. Well, Izzy, you gonna come help me organize? But hang on a second, I'll show you. Hey, baby. What? I'm gonna show them how you fixed your cocks. Right here, this part right here came out, and he popped it back into place. I'm dancing on the bed. Hi, Jessica. I'm sorry about that, Cerise. I'm sorry for the lack of humanity. It really just fulfills the Bible that in the final times people will be lovers themselves, uncharitable, ungiving, unforgiving, and unloving. I'm sorry, Cerise. I hate that all you needed was a mere 60 to pay off a bill and nobody would help you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm praying right now. I know, Cerise, the last 4 years of economic ruin by the government has left almost everybody broke to where they can't hardly survive. I know, and she never got it, Natalie. I tried to help her a few years. Not a single person contributed a dime to her cause. That's what bothers me, is the lack of humanity. Suzanne, this is a woman. I can understand if it was a man, but this is a woman that needs help. I'm sorry about that, Jessica. Oh, Tiger, you're way too heavy to be standing on me. How do y'all know I haven't helped in the past? How do y'all know that? I don't brag about the stuff I do. Which I guess in ways, Suzanne, there probably is a difference, because if we're going to be honest with us, if we're going to be honest with us, men probably need the help a little more because they can't get it. Women can just walk into the DHHR and get hundreds of people, hundreds of dollars in help, but I can't. I'm sorry, Cerisa. And you're fine, Izzy. Well, I gotta go check. Natalie, I'm gonna DM some people. I will be back on here in a little bit.